Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is actually pretty good. I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels. The joints are nice and durable, unlike the Tobey Maguire one, and the red is really nice. I really like the metallic red here, and let's just take a close look at the figure. The attention to detail is all there. I don't seem to have any paint issues. And I know a lot of people complain about the long neck, but personally I'm okay with it. If you pose it like this, it's gonna look really long. But if you slightly tilt it a little bit forward, like some of the people do in real life, I think it's okay. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. The only thing that really like grinds my gear is that this guy doesn't come with a fist hand. That is like the biggest or like the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen from action figures, especially nowadays. Like no fist hands, that's just crazy. Like the hands he came with is supposed to like you can hold the webs. I think someone just like screwed up in the department or something. Like this figure just, I don't know, they canceled the head and now no fist hands. Is just, I don't know. Let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, tilt his head side to side, no problem. The articulation is actually pretty good, but you gotta watch out for paint chipping here. I moved it a little bit too fast and like it chipped the paint here on the neck, so you have to be careful, like the plastic gets cut up. Okay, for the shoulder, you do have a really nice butterfly joint. You can raise the arm up about this much, but you can kind of move it around to give it a little bit more range. Mine is really stiff right now. I have to be really careful with it, because with S.H.Figuarts Spider-Man figures, like they're known for having like really skinny joints, and they do have bicep swivel, of course, and you can swivel over here as well here, and then you can bend about this much, which is really nice. And the hand is just a regular hinge wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward you can bend forward quite a lot, which is really nice. You can bend backwards, but again, you gotta like watch out for the plastic, because you can stick together. Okay, backwards about this much. Decent side to side movement. My figure is really tight, as you guys can see. And the lower body, you do have a joint over here for the torso. Kick up about this much, bend about this much, thigh swivel, side to side pivot, and toe hinge. I believe that's it for the articulation. Very similar to the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but just a lot more durable. And yeah, let's check out some accessories. And for the accessory, he just came with a bunch of hands, so I'm not gonna spend too much time going over them. You guys know how I feel about the fist hands. And then we do have some like web effects. Let's just check out some action posing. I don't want to waste your time. And for the size comparison, let us start with some American IP S.H.Figuarts I have around, and I think they look pretty good together. Generally, he's at a pretty good size, I think. And next up, we have my favorite Naruto S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look amazing together. And then we have the good old Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. And then we have the JJK S.H.Figuarts. And then we have some Mayfix figures. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so with the final thoughts, I honestly don't have anything bad or good to say about this figure. If you're a big fan for Andrew Garfield, this figure is probably a must-have, but otherwise, there's so many Spider-Mans to get in the market right now. Probably don't need this one if you're not a big fan. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. I'm still tilted by the fist hands and the cancel head. But yeah, this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.